Hello chatbox out there. Today in this video I'm going to be telling you guys what I got to on my Friday. I hope you've all had a lovely day, almost a weekend now. Today I got up nice and early and got ready to go out for a day trip with my grandma and my sisters to Tyntesfield house. And I had my porridge and cup of tea for my breakfast and went onto Facebook, Twitter and Instagram and listened to some music. And me and my younger sister got ourselves ready. My mum and my younger brother and his girlfriend were still asleep because we were up quite early. But my dad and my older brother were up even earlier because they'd gone to my uncle's house, and we have now got their old car that they won't use anymore from them because the car that we had, our van, has had to be written off. So we're going to be selling that for parts, so we'll get money on that probably. But it's still sad because the van's been with us for quite a while. But the car looks really nice, and I saw it when I got back from being out, and it looks like a nice car. It's quite a big car, so it will fit all of us in, so that's good. And my dad went off to my grandma's house, and my younger brother and his girlfriend went out to Cribs and went off shopping, and my older brother came back and picked me and my younger sister up and dropped us off at our older sister's house, and me, my older sister, and my younger sister went off to my grandma's house and collected my grandma from hers or my grandpa's house, and then we went off to Tinswood, and it was so nice. It was decorated for Christmas, and it looked so lovely. It was breathtaking. It was just so pretty. The grounds and inside the house were just so lovely. I just love old houses, and it was owned by the British Trust now, and it's just so well kept. And I took about 60 photos, and it was really festive. And they told us all about the history about it, and also about the history of their Christmases at the house. And they were all dressed in old-fashioned costumes and were staying in character, and it was just so awesome. And we just got told loads about the history, and my old sister and grandma started doing the waltz because they were showing people how they used to dance at the balls that they used to have in the ballroom, and it was just so fun. And then we had a look at the gift shop and looked around the grounds, took a few nature photos outside of the house and looked all around. Got a bit lost because it's literally ginormous. Fun fact for you, Kylie Minogue was looking into buying it, but she decided not to as it was too big. And yeah, I just loved to have lived in that house. It would have been so much fun. Imagine playing hide and seek in such a ginormous house. It'd be so much fun. And yeah, I just love it. I love the grand staircase, and there's a piano, and my younger sister started playing on the piano. And we've been there quite a few times, and we're hopefully going to go back there in the summer when the grounds are filled with flowers, and it's just going to look so lovely. It'll be nice on a nice summer's afternoon to go and sit on the grass and have some nice fresh air and a bit of a picnic. And yeah, I just love it. I love Tinswood House. It's always so lovely there, and it's really well kept. And the staff there are just so lovely. Before we left, we went through the chapel, which is the exit of the tour of the house, and I got quite a few photos of that, and they were thanking us for coming and said it's thanks to you guys that keep it running, and it was really sweet of her to say that. And then me and my grandma and sisters went off to have some lunch at a pub, and a husband and wife came in with their two giant dogs, and I'm guessing they allow dogs and stuff in, but that's fine by me. But it's just the fact that they were in the way of the door coming in and out of the pub. So the ones trying to sell the food kept on tripping over and almost fell over, and we were right next to them, so we didn't want to get any food down the back of us, so we were a bit hesitant about that. And I had cauliflower and broccoli bake and some chips and salad, and I had a big slice of chocolate fudge cake and some custard. And I went to pour the custard and burned my blooming finger. Trust me to do that. And then after we finished, we sat and had a good chit chat about Tinsfield and about how everyone's been doing and stuff. Then we let our food go down, and then we went back to my grandma and grandpa's house, and it was so windy. I thought I was gonna blown away like the nannies from Mary Poppins. Love that film. I watched that the other day, and I got this new coat just a few weeks before Christmas from my mum and dad, and it's so warm. It was such a lifesaver too because this kept me nice and toasty warm. I have had such a fantastic day. It's been so much fun. I'm just in such a good mood. I'm so knackered though. I fell asleep at my grandma and grandpa's house, then at my older sister's house, and then when I got back I fell asleep on the sofa again. And my mum and dad said an early night for me, but I've got to watch the soaps, write my journal, upload some vlogs. I've got so much to do, and it's just so crazy. I've got so much to do. Might have to do some of it tomorrow, but yeah, I'm not really that tired. I'm just a bit cranky, but my siblings have been winding me up this evening. Both my brothers have been being a bit annoying, and yeah. After that, we went back to my grandma and grandpa's house, and we sat and had a bit of a chit chat. My grandpa had to go to the dentist because he ate into a chocolate, and one of his teeth fell out, so he had to have that put back in. Trusted to do that, so he was like, typical, having eaten chocolate for ages because he's not allowed it. He is, but he's he's on a diet, quite a strict diet, and he's trying not to eat any chocolate. And then one time he does, he ends up losing a tooth. So I was like, well, you know what that means? Obviously, it's a sign. No chocolate for you, more for me. And they gave us a load of chocolate and stuff that they got for when we came over that they weren't going to have. So we took those home, and we went off to my older sister and her boyfriend's flat, and we watched Austin Land. This thing about how they go to a horror thing where it's like set up where it's like Jane Austen theme, and it's so cool. I'd love it if it was a real thing, and it's such a funny film and so great. We watched that and had a nice catch up with my sister and her boyfriend, and then me and my sisters made our way home, and we went off to McDonald's, and I got a hot apple pie, and we got one for my mum and my dad, and then my sisters just got some cheese bites and some 99s. I would have liked to have some cheese bites, but I didn't have any money, so I was like, fine, I will stick with the hot apple pie. And then I uploaded all of my Instagram pics that I'd taken at Tyntesfield when I got home, and we saw the car, and it looks really nice. Got on and put my stuff away, and I almost fell asleep on the sofa, and my older brother and younger brother and his girlfriend were playing Monopoly, and then my younger brother and his girlfriend went out. My older sister's gone off to a party, and she's hopefully off to Scotland till next Tuesday with her and her boyfriend, but there's snow and weather warnings in and around Scotland, so I'm not sure if they're going there yet. Hopefully they get there. If not, they're going to be spending it here, and it'll be good because we'll get to spend a day celebrating my older sister's boyfriend's birthday. And then I went on to Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I had my hot apple pie and a cup of tea and a sandwich for my tea. I didn't have anything too much because, of course, I had a cooked lunch, and I played with my main project doll and did some arts and crafts and some designing and some illustrating. And last night I watched the Christmas Doctor Who episode, and it was blooming fantastic. I love it. I'm really gutted about Peter Capaldi leaving because I really liked his Doctor. I loved all of the Doctors. I wasn't too keen on the Ninth Doctor, but after watching him a few more times after he left, I actually think he's alright. He just was a bit angry. I thought he just seemed to shout all the time. But yeah, I'm really liking the 12th Doctor, and I really liked him straight away. Something just clicked with him, and I just loved it. Probably a Scottish accent because I love the Scottish accent, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how Jodie Whittaker does as the first female Doctor. I'm not sexist. I am so excited to see how she does. I know that people are doing wisecracks about how she couldn't drive as a typical, how a woman can't drive the TARDIS, when actually River Song can drive the TARDIS, and she happens to be a woman as well. And I think the ones that are not watching just because she's a woman aren't well fans, and I find that quite insulting because it's an alien who can regenerate. Nowhere in it does it say it has to be a male. For all I care, It could be a blue person with red polka dots. It'd still be Doctor 2, so it's fine. It doesn't matter what he looks like or she looks like. It will still be Doctor 2. There's still a Time Lord. They're still fighting aliens, defending the Earth, and it'll be fine. And I'm just so excited for it to come back in the fall. The ending to it, the episode was so good. And yeah, I just love Doctor 2 so much, and I'll never stop loving it. I'm such a massive Whovian, and it's just so much fun watching it, and I just love it so much. And I watched the Torchwood and Supernatural and Riverdale episodes, and I watched some old soap stuff, and I sort out my Bluetooth dolls and got my Bluetooth dolls for me to sort out tomorrow, and I'm going to be going to have a look in the charity shops tomorrow, and then sort my Bluetooth dolls out, and also going on a nature walk, and we're hopefully going to be taking my dog for a walk. And my siblings, while me and my sisters were out, iced a cake, and we're going to be decorating it tomorrow, but it needs re-icing because my older brother didn't ice it too well, so we're going to be getting to re-ice it, so I get to be eating some of the icing afterwards. Well, probably fighting over it with my older brother. And yeah, I'm now off to go write my journal and watch the Saints Fun this evening because I have a lot to catch up on. I hope you've all had a lovely Friday, have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog. Bye!